Shalom, everyone. I'm back. Okay. All right. All right.
God bless you.
Hey, sign you, bro. It might be a Jake there, boy. Might be one of one of the Israelites, Reckenberg. He said, God bless you, see? It might be one of us, man. That's beautiful. Thank you, bro. All right. All right, before we start the lesson, y'all, we're gonna get a prayer into the Lord. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, call Allah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kadash. All heaven praise and honor and glory go to Yahweh and his beloved son Yahweh Shai. And second, I'd like to give a shout out to the elder apostles and bishops. Lord, continue to watch over us and send your holy angels to protect and watch over your flock, and more so your bishop, your elder apostles and bishops and prophets, and in the large multitude of the people that follow the bishop, the elder bishop, apostles and prophets, and Yahweh Shah Mashiach. May you be with us and watch over us here on out. And Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Okay, yeah, man. So yeah, we living in some exciting times right now. And the Lord finna bring judgment on these heathen nations, right? So this is what we're seeing. And it's gonna get worse and worse as we go further off into this great tribulation. And you got those that's walking around, you know, they proud. You got the proud ones, the Lord can really take their ass down, man. They're ready to go down. Right now they walking around here like they can't be touched. The Lord, you know, hey, you know, like Pharaoh, he did Pharaoh the same way, man. He made this devil hard. He hardened his heart. Pharaoh, like the Edomites, they doing the same thing. He goddamn devil think ain't nobody gonna touch them, and then they think they technology, they AI, all that shit gonna save their ass, man. No, and they trying to create a society and made in their image instead of they said fuck the Lord. They said fuck the Lord. We you know that fucking name you all Nurabi. Said they don't, he barked the Lord. He said, we don't need the Lord no more. We can create water. We can create everything he do. He have done. You see? But at the same time, man, these devils, man, is destroying the earth. They destroying the earth, even the trees, all the Lord, creation is mourning right now. Even the people, everybody is mourning because this devil is ruling. So this is what I'm finna go into. And I'm gonna bring out this part 2 of the lesson. This Lord finna get ready to come and take down these wicked rulers and leaders of Babylon and all parts thereof. You know, they finna come down, man. The Lord finna take their head down. What's going on? Finna take these devils down, man. This is what's ready to go down. And the only people that's bringing this out is the prophets. Starting with the elder apostles and bishops from GMF and men of valor. And the like-minded men on down with the same doctrine. They're bringing the same doctrine. You know? So the Lord can really take these devils down because, hey, let's go back and read. Micah chapter 2, verse 1 and 2. It said, woe to the oppressor. Say what? Woe to the oppressor. Woe to them that divide iniquity and work evil upon their bed. So the Lord said, woe. The Lord said, death to the youth woe to them. So Lord said, woe to these wicked ass rulers and leaders that ruling the earth in wickedness. It said, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in their power of their hands. See, so they got the power to do all this here. The Lord gave them the power. See? Job chapter 9, verse 24. Let's start at 23. It said, if the scourge slay suddenly, he will laugh at the trial of the innocent. So this devil, he laughed at the trial of the innocent people, man. The poor people. It said, he will laugh at the trial of the innocent, see? Verse 24, the earth is given it to the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, and where and who is he? See? So hey y'all, before we start the lesson, you know, fully, we're gonna go watch a couple videos, and then I'm gonna come on with the precepts behind it for this lesson. So I hope y'all be edified. There we go. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. Oh, before we start, let's do this copyright thing. Oh, I know what I was doing. I know exactly what I was doing, y'all. I'm moving so fast, boy. There we go. I'm sure how long that takes. Y'all bear with me. Come on now, don't start this shit. Come on now. I think I'm set up already. Let's go. So we're gonna watch. Remember, I said I'm gonna show y'all the brother, cause the brother he's touching base on this right now. And you know, he did a video yesterday that I was watching. I said I was gonna respond today, and I come out. So let's watch some of this video. And this brother, hey, subscribe to this brother's channel. He be doing some beautiful lessons. Shit. Man, this shit here, man.
Incapable of being separated from each other, they get bad anxiety. So like before their wedding, they both like
After divorcing his wife.
Come on, man. Fucking A. Right here. There you go. Matter of fact, let's read this verse again. And before we start, let's do the citation thing first. I almost forgot. Let's see here. Yeah, no, that ain't it. That ain't it. There you go. Hey, fair use under the 17 U.S. Code 107 limitation on exclusive rights. So this is fair use. I'm not getting paid for it, only for educational purposes. It says under 17 U.S. Code 107, limitation on exclusive rights, fair use. So this is fair use. I'm not getting paid. And there goes the citation right there. I'm just gonna read it. It said, notwithstanding the provision of this section 106 and 106A, the fair use of a copyright work, including such use by the reproduction in copies or phone records, or by the other means specified by that section, for purposes such as criticism, comments, and that's what I'm doing, news. They said by any other means specified by that section for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, including multiple copies for classroom use, scholarship, or research is not an infringement of copyright in determining whether the use made of the work in any particular case is a fair use, and factors to be made consider shall include: 1, the purpose of character of the use, including whether such use is of a commercial nature or is a non-profit educational purposes. 2, the nature of the copyright work. 3, the amount and substantiality of the portion used in relation to the copyright work as a whole. And 4, it said the effects of the use opposed upon the potential market for or value of the copyright work. It said the fact that the work is unpublished shall not itself bar findings of fair use and finding is made upon the consideration of all above facts. So let's go. So fair use, fair use, fair use. All right. Let me get my hands warm. They done got cold on me. Yeah. I got mixed match gloves on because I lost my other mitt. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on now, shit. Dang, the brother's low. That's the only thing I hate about him. He's talking low. You can't hardly hear him. Trying to turn it up, y'all.
Hey guys, welcome to Neat Video Tutorials. Here at Neat Video, it's our mission to help you avoid digital
X, are you okay? This is X, and he's a great guy, high IQ. He's a high IQ individual.
And he's got this generic, I got this cool train he's got.
So thank you very much. We had a busy day today.
You can't hardly hear him, man. I can't even hardly hear this brother, man. Shit.
They fill.
So this is, there go your wiki right here. Can't even hear him, man. The man talking real low. Shit, I can't even hear him.
Yalta was the setting for the latest and greatest conference of the Big Three. The beautiful Crimean seaside town of Yalta was the setting for the latest and greatest conference of the Big Three. One of the first to be greeted at the Yalta airfield by the foreign commissar, Mr. Molotov, was Field Marshal Alexander. Mr. Churchill arrived direct from Malta.
Man, you can't hear a word he's saying, man. Let's just watch the other video. Shit. I can't hear him, man. Dang.
The fulfillment of Job 9 and 24 began.
You can't even hear, brother. I'm gonna text him, man. Tell him, man, when you doing your video, make it loud, man. You can't even hear him. Can't even hear that. Watch Donald Trump, y'all. This devil.
And he's got this generic, I got this cool train he's got.
Look at
So
this.
thank you very much. We had a busy day today. The king just left, and we've had a great discussion, terrific discussion concerning Gaza and everything else. We had discussions also about Saturday at 12 o'clock. It's going to be a big moment. We'll see what happens. I don't expect much happening with these people, but we'll see what happens. And we're going to be signing a very important deal today. It's Doge, and I'm going to ask Elon to tell you a little bit about it and some of the things that we found, which are shocking. Billions and billions of dollars in waste, fraud, and abuse. And I think it's very important, and that's one of the reasons I got elected. I said we're going to do that. Nobody had any idea it was that bad, that sick, and that corrupt. And it seems hard to believe that judges want to try and stop us from looking for corruption, especially when we found hundreds of millions of dollars worth, much more than that, in just a short period of time. We want to weed out the corruption. And it seems hard to believe that a judge could say, we don't want you to do that. Well, so maybe we have to look at the judges, because that's very serious. I think it's a very serious violation. I'll ask Elon Musk to say a few words, and we'll take some questions. Elon, go ahead.
Sure. So at a high level, you say, what is the goal of Doge, and I think a significant part of this of presidency is to restore democracy. This may seem like, well, aren't we in a democracy? Well, if you don't have a feedback loop, FAX, we'd have to, if you it's all right. So, I tell you, gravitas can be difficult sometimes. If there's not a good feedback loop from the people to the government, and if you have rule of the bureaucrat, if the bureaucracy is in charge, and then what meaning does democracy actually have? If the people cannot vote and have their will be decided by their elected representatives in the form of the president and the Senate and the House, then we don't live in a democracy, we live in a bureaucracy. So it's incredibly important that we close that feedback loop, we fix that feedback loop, and that the public's elected representatives, the president, the House, and the Senate, decide what happens, as opposed to a large unelected bureaucracy. This is not to say that there aren't some good, there are good people who are in the federal bureaucracy, but you can't have an autonomous federal bureaucracy. You have to have one that is responsive to the people. That's the whole point of a democracy. And if you looked at this, if you asked the founders today and said, well, what do you think of the way things have turned out? Well, we have this unelected, fourth unconstitutional branch of government, which is the bureaucracy, which has, in a lot of ways, currently more power than any elected representative. And this is not something that people want, and it's not. It does not match the will of the people. So it's just something we've got to fix. And we've also got to address the deficit. So we've got a $2 trillion deficit, and if we don't do something about this deficit, the country's going.
Let's get a script. Job chapter 9, verse 24, and it reads, the earth, say what? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and he covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, and where, and who is he? See? So, hey, this devil, back around, way before the Renaissance period, we had, Jake, the Israelites ruled in the Dark Ages, right? So all the images and paintings of the rulership of the Dark Ages is being suppressed by the wicked. They and the real judges of the earth was Yahushua and them disciples and the prophets. Those are the real leaders that was ruling the earth, in the dark ages, you see. And they cover the faces of the judges thereof. And so all this stuff is coming out right now. And the Lord is bringing judgment toward these the wicked and the wicked of 2/3 of his people along these evil days. Okay, and you're gonna hear a lot more stuff that's gonna happen. Let's watch some more of the other video. I wanted to show y'all the video with the brothers that he did, but man, he's speaking so low on the video, you can't hear a word he's saying. Man, When I talk to him, I'm gonna text him, tell him, man, get him a mic or something, man. And I told his comrade the same thing, man. Y'all got to get loud, man. You got to be loud. Can't hear it, you know. Let me see. Let's watch some of the videos that I made, that I found, that I was watching. Man. Let's watch this one right here.
That's working together with Google Workspace.
This episode of the Y-Files is brought to you by Kraken. The year is 2030, and the world is a vastly different place. For years, rumors circulated about secret societies and shadowy organizations controlling global events. But nobody realized the true scope of their power until it was too late. Michael Jansen, a freelance journalist, had always been skeptical of fringe theories. But as he began to investigate further, he stumbled upon a web of conspiracy that threatened to unravel the very fabric of society. Through his research, Michael discovered the secret organizations did, in fact, exist. Over many years, the members of these groups had been slowly consolidating power. The goal was to control every aspect of human life. As their influence grew, so did chaos and upheaval around the world. Economies collapsed, governments crumbled, and the very idea of individual freedom became a distant memory. They told us it was for the greater good. So now, as Michael wanders the streets of the once great city of New York, he can't help but reflect on the events that led to this moment. The signs had always been there, hidden in plain sight. But by the time anyone thought to act, it was already too late. Yeah, I don't really mind it if the tuck wasn't so uncomfortable.
Human! Thank goodness! I need your help! It's an emergency!
Of course you need my help. That's the only reason you called me.
That's the only reason you call me. You know, you can pick up the phone too. Our relationship goes both ways.
Please, I don't like the way that's...
No time for chit-chat. I got a little problem. A $25,000 problem.
Forget it. I don't have that kind of money.
I don't need your stinking money. Can't you see I'm swimming in gold over here?
Yeah, where did you get all that gold?
Well, let's just say it involved a Russian oligarch, a game of chess, and a whole lot of vodka.
You won $25,000 from a Russian oligarch playing chess?
Yeah. He thought he could hold his liquor. He didn't realize my bowl is 80% vodka. I'm swimming in 160 proof. He had no chance. But what do I do with all this booty?
Well, I don't know. Diversify your portfolio with precious metals.
But where do I keep it? Oh, I know. I could bury it in the backyard.
Don't dig another hole in the backyard.
Yeah, you're right. We don't need another Code Brown.
Maybe, I don't know, turn it in for cash.
That green paper that's not even backed by anything? Are you nuts? Do I need to give you another lecture on deficit spending and the looming danger of the growing national debt?
Please don't. How about cryptocurrency?
Crypto? Oh, I heard stories about fish losing their scales in the crypto markets. That's a little too scary for me.
Well, it doesn't have to be scary, especially when you use Kraken.
Kraken? Ah, forget it. I met a few of those at a rave last summer. They were a bunch of chads.
Not that kind of Kraken. I'm talking about the cryptocurrency exchange.
Wait a minute. This sounds like a setup for today's sponsor.
It sure is. If you're one of those people looking to get into crypto, or you're simply looking for a better way to trade, check out Kraken. Over 10 million people trust Kraken, and it's easy to see why. Their user interface is incredibly intuitive, no matter if you're an experienced trader or just getting started. And Kraken's usability doesn't come at the expense of security either. They protect your assets with some of the highest standards of security in the industry. And if you've ever got questions, Kraken's award-winning support team is on standby 24/7. Online, in the app, whenever you need it. Whatever trading strategies you've got in your playbook, Kraken gets you started with as little as $10. Head over to Kraken.com and see what crypto can be. This is not investment advice. Crypto trading involves risk of loss and is offered to U.S. customers through Payward Interactive Inc.
Kraken.com, huh?
Yep, Kraken.com. And look, they may be a sponsor, but I've actually been a Kraken customer for many years.
This sounds perfect. Wait, hang on. Я принимаю ваш вызов.
Are you still gambling with the Russian oligarch?
Yeah, hang on. He just challenged me to a game of Marco Polo. Un minuto, Yuri. He doesn't realize I don't have eyelids. The poor bastard.
A luxurious hotel in the Swiss Alps becomes a fortress. A convoy of limousines delivers world leaders, billionaires, even royalty. Names like Kissinger, Merkel, Zuckerberg, Soros, Gates, the power brokers of the world. This is the annual Bilderberg meeting.
Yeah, also known as the Illuminati class reunion.
Well, Bilderberg claims it's just a forum to discuss issues concerning Europe and the United States.
I don't buy it.
Well, a lot of people don't.
Yeah, hold on.
Minutes or meeting logs.
Let this bus go by. Shit.
With one currency and a compliant media.
Well, you can check compliant media off the list. They got that one.
Europe and the United States.
I don't buy it.
Well, a lot of people don't. They don't keep minutes or meeting logs. Press is not allowed. No public statements are made. Members are sworn to silence. Why?
Yeah, because when you want to create a one-world government and enslave the human race, it's better to keep that under wraps.
Right. That's the theory. The Bilderberg Group wants to create a single global surveillance state with one currency and a compliant media.
Well, you can check compliant media off the list. They got that one covered.
It is impossible not to reach the conclusion that the non-reporting of these events is anything other than a conspiracy between the organizers and the media. It merely confirms the belief of many that the hidden agenda and purpose of the Bilderberg Group is to bring about undemocratic world government.
If you look closely, you'll see hints, if not blatant evidence of this. Major world events often follow Bilderberg meetings. Brexit shocked the world, but Bilderberg discussed it weeks before. The COVID-19 pandemic emerged after talks about China and a stable strategic order.
We have a new name, coronavirus. The World Health Organization has officially called it COVID-19.
Climate change is a popular topic at Bilderberg meetings. They want more regulations, a carbon tax, a carbon credit system. Is their concern for the environment genuine, or do they want to reshape the global economy?
Yeah, that's a rhetorical question, right?
Oh, you don't think they care about
How dare you!
Isn't that bit getting old by now?
Yeah, not to me. I'm gonna make that my ringtone.
Social media censorship and the concern for, quote, misinformation intensified post-Bilderberg. Coincidence? Or an intentional way to control the narrative? In 2008, an unusually high number of bank executives attended. Months later, the global economy nearly collapsed.
Major news overnight. House and Senate negotiators have reached agreement on a massive plan to bail out imperiled financial markets.
Government spent $15 trillion bailing out banks and corporations. Wealthy executives received bonuses while taxpayers footed the bill.
The numbers are in. Wall Street firms are setting aside close to $20 billion for bonuses and compensation benefits. Goldman Sachs, experiencing a spectacular rebound post-government bailout, has already spent nearly $12 billion this year.
Did you ever get a thank you note from B of A, Wells Fargo, or Chase?
Nope.
I want to bring some scriptures real quick. Let's bring out some scriptures. Then we'll come on back. Let's go to Revelation. Revelation. Chapter 18. And I'm going to start at 9. Revelation chapter 18, verse 9. Lament for Babylon. This is what this talking about. Yeah, keep on shaking your head. Yeah, y'all ain't going head on in captivity. Fucking devil. Shaking his goddamn head. It said the earth, say what? It said, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously, struggle with that word, deliciously, whipped her, talking about Babylon, America, shall bewail, say what? Shall bewail her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Verse 10, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying at last, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour, till thy judgment comes. See, you're gonna take the Lord 1 hour, just 1 hour to take this devil down. Okay? Now let's go back and watch some of the video. It ain't gonna never get right. This economy ain't gonna never get back right, man. Cause hey, it's built on murder and fraud.
Hey,
and oppression.
763-251-PAIN, 763-251-7246.
This old nigga out here, man. Old house nigga. No, get out of here, get out of here. I don't want to hear that shit. Come on now. Y'all excuse me. Damn. Let's go back to the video.
Nope.
Yeah, neither did I.
All those bankers should be in orange jumpsuits if you ask me.
I agree. Nobody was ever held accountable for that. But cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin emerged in the aftermath of the crisis and changed the financial landscape. Finally, everybody from rich to poor had access to a currency that didn't rely on corrupt corporations, banks, or governments. All you need is a smartphone and internet connection to set up a digital wallet and start transacting. Cryptocurrency is a transparent, equitable financial system with no centralized control. But it's the exact opposite of the Bilderberg plan. The Bilderbergers support digital currency, except, of course, they want to control it. They say their oversight will reduce crime and streamline transactions. Okay. Artificial intelligence has been a hot topic at Bilderberg. Suddenly, AI development and investment have exploded.
Right now, they are considering an investment of $10 billion. This, of course, as ChatGPT is a bit of a talk of the town, if you will.
But are these innovations meant to help the public or control it? If Bilderberg wants to create a one-world government, they'll need influential people to execute their plans. They'll need politicians, especially ambitious politicians.
Are there any other kind of politicians?
Good point. Ambitious people are easy to manipulate.
Y'all bear with me, hold on here.
And
let's let this damn siren go by. Damn. Shit. Chaos, man.
Recruitment. Recruitment for something even bigger.
This shit here coming from, man. Y'all bear with me here, hold on.
This app was an absolute game changer. Almost all of the smart people that I know use Core, and here's why. So if
Michael Jansen hunched over his desk, engulfed by a sea of newspaper clippings and the eerie glow of multiple screens. Months later, the global economy nearly collapsed.
Major news overnight. House and Senate negotiators have reached agreement on a massive plan to bail out imperiled financial markets.
Government spent $15 trillion bailing out banks and corporations. Wealthy executives received bonuses while taxpayers footed the bill.
The numbers are in. Wall Street firms are setting aside close to $20 billion for bonuses and compensation benefits. Goldman Sachs, experiencing a spectacular rebound post-government bailout, has already spent nearly $12 billion this year.
Did you ever get a thank you note from B of A, Wells Fargo, or Chase?
Nope.
Yeah, neither did I.
All those bankers should be in orange jumpsuits, if you ask me.
I agree. Nobody was ever held accountable for that. But cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin emerged in the aftermath of the crisis and changed the financial landscape. Finally, everybody from rich to poor had access to a currency that didn't rely on corrupt corporations, banks, or governments. All you need is a smartphone and an internet connection to set up a digital wallet and start transacting. Cryptocurrency is a transparent, equitable financial system with no centralized control. But it's the exact opposite of the Bilderberg plan. The Bilderbergers support digital currency, except, of course, they want to control it. They say their oversight will reduce crime and streamline transactions. Okay. Artificial intelligence has been a hot topic at Bilderberg. Suddenly, AI development and investment have exploded.
Right now, they are considering an investment of $10 billion. This, of course, as ChatGPT is a bit of a talk of the town, if you will.
But are these innovations meant to help the public or control it? If Bilderberg wants to create a one-world government, they'll need influential people to execute their plans. They'll need politicians, especially ambitious politicians.
Are there any other kind of politicians?
Good point. Ambitious people are easy to manipulate, and that's a major component of the Bilderberg Group, recruitment. Recruitment for something even bigger. Michael Jansen hunched over his desk, engulfed by a sea of newspaper clippings and the eerie glow of multiple screens. His eyes, bloodshot from endless hours of research, darted between fragments of information. As a veteran journalist, Michael had always been able to see the patterns in the chaos of world events. But lately, those patterns started pointing to something far more sinister than he'd ever imagined. The global push for a single digital currency was accelerating. Meanwhile, established cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin were being attacked and maligned with false propaganda. A centralized digital currency called Unity Coin was proposed. It promised stability, security, and regulatory oversight. But Bitcoin was already stable, secure, and regulated. So why do we even need Unity Coin? Well, every transaction made with Unity would be tracked and recorded. Each purchase, no matter how mundane, would contribute to a comprehensive digital profile of the user. Buy a book on civil disobedience? That's logged. Purchase medication for a certain condition? Noted. Donate to a political cause? Recorded. Over time, the records of these purchases would create a very accurate digital fingerprint of an individual's habits, beliefs, and potential actions. The algorithm could predict, with terrifying accuracy, whether someone was likely to participate in a protest, based solely on their digital fingerprint. The implications were chilling. If certain items or patterns of consumption were deemed dangerous to the New World Order, individuals could suddenly be cut off from the Unity Coin system, effectively rendering those people economic outcasts. But the surveillance didn't stop there. Law enforcement agencies could potentially use these digital profiles to justify searches and arrests. If your digital fingerprint were similar to people considered threats to the state, you would be considered suspicious and guilty by algorithmic association. We were told that our civil liberties were being eroded under the guise of security and public health. The recent Global Harmony Act was a big red flag for Michael. As Michael connected these dots, he couldn't shake the feeling that these events were connected, somehow tied to the secretive meetings of groups like Bilderberg, the push for global governance, the consolidation of the media, and even the shifts in education. From grade school through college, students were being subtly indoctrinated to acquiesce to this new world. To Michael, these all seemed to be pieces of a larger puzzle, pointing towards centralization of control. In his mind, he heard the voice of his editor over and over. Stick to the facts, Michael, stick to the facts. But as he stared at his evidence board, red strings crisscrossing between seemingly unrelated events, Michael knew that sometimes the truth lurked in the spaces between the facts, in the patterns that emerged from the chaos. He also knew that sometimes chaos was just chaos. Was he on the verge of uncovering the story of the century? A vast conspiracy that threatened the very foundations of individual freedom? Or was he losing himself in a labyrinth of his own making, seeing connections where none existed? Had he become another one of those, quote, conspiracy theorists? Maybe. Still, Michael Jansen couldn't shake the feeling that he was standing on the precipice of a world-altering revelation. But in a world where the line between truth and paranoia was becoming increasingly blurred, could he trust his instincts? He knew the answer, of course, and it terrified him. Because that answer could change everything.
And today, Nicole, our marketing leader, will use SimilarWeb's digital intelligence to win her market. She begins with a market overview. Beautiful move. Onto traffic share. What a smooth transition. Her competition is falling behind. Time for her final move. The data's coming in. She's lining up an insight. Look at that opportunity. And that is how you win your market with SimilarWeb.
Longest thing we ever do is live our lives. But life doesn't come with an owner's manual. Might have been nice, huh? But that means we get to write our own stories. Freedom is yes, or no, or maybe. Freedom is for everybody, but it isn't free. It's earned. There are real heroes in the world, but not the ones in the movies. Real heroes are humble. They're not driven by pride. Pride is a terrible driver. Freedom is the roar of one man's engine and the silence of another's. Freedom is the ability to inspire. The most sacred thing in life isn't the path. It's the freedom to choose it. You don't have to be friends with someone to wave at him. We won't always agree on which way to go. But our differences can be our strength. So choose, but choose wisely. Choose what makes you happy. My friends, my family, my work make me happy. This Jeep makes me happy, even though my name isn't. That's my owner's manual. Get out there, write your own.
Bilderberg meetings have been known to transform obscure people into global powerhouses. Margaret Thatcher and Tony Blair were fairly minor political players. Not long after attending a Bilderberg meeting, they became prime ministers. Angela Merkel wasn't very well known. A few months after Bilderberg, she was Germany's first female chancellor. In France, Emmanuel Macron went from banker to president. In Italy, Romano Prodi went from professor to prime minister. Pedro Sanchez became Spain's prime minister without an election.
Mariano Rajoy has been ousted as Spain's prime minister after a no-confidence vote, with Socialist Party leader Pedro Sanchez taking his place.
After a Bilderberg meeting, Jens Stoltenberg became Norway's prime minister and is now the Secretary General of NATO. Ursula von der Leyen jumped from German defense minister to leader of the European Union. So,
Sorry about that. Hold on, let me put that on silent. My bad. Yeah, go ahead.
So Bilderberg has Europe covered. What about the United States? They recruit from there too. What does the governor of Arkansas have to do with international policy? Why was he at a Bilderberg meeting in 1991? Nobody knows. But a few months later, Bill Clinton announced his run for president.
To provide that proven leadership is our challenge in 1992, and that is why today I proudly announce my candidacy for President of the United States of America.
By 1993, he was in the Oval Office.
Oh, you know who else was in his office?
I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again. I did not have...
We don't joke about the Clintons.
Fine. Devil with the blue dress, devil with the blue dress on. What?
In 2008, Barack Obama was in a fierce battle with Hillary Clinton for the Democratic presidential nomination.
I did not mention his name. Well, I'm here. He's not.
Okay, well, I can't tell who I'm running against sometimes.
During the campaign, he attended a Bilderberg conference, which raised questions. Why was this inexperienced politician mingling with the global elite? Nobody knows. But a few months later, he clinched the presidency. Kristen Sinema, a little-known congresswoman, attended in 2018. Then she became a pivotal U.S. senator. This pattern spans decades. Maybe the Bilderbergers simply have an eye for talent.
Nope.
Maybe these people rose so quickly because they were extremely intelligent and competent.
Nope.
Or maybe they were handpicked for roles in an even more exclusive, secretive, and powerful organization.
Yahtzee.
The Bilderberg Group focuses on the United States and Europe. But to create a one-world government, you'll need to influence nations around the world. It's been rumored that Bilderberg is a vetting process, an audition for a role in an organization that nobody really knows about, but has tremendous global influence, the Trilateral Commission. Michael Jansen watched the news with a growing sense of unease. In just 2 years, the world had transformed into something he barely recognized. Dystopian reality that seemed ripped from the pages of a science fiction novel.
I'd like to bring a couple more scriptures, y'all, if I may. Let's bring out a couple more scriptures. Let's bring out a couple more scriptures. Let's go back to Revelation. Revelation chapter 18, verse 11, and I'm going to read from 11 to 13. Revelation chapter 18, verse 11, and it reads, and the merchants, and it said, and the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buy their merchandise anymore. So, verse 12, the merchant, it said, the merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones, and of pearls, and fine linen, and purple, and silk, and scarlet, and all that in wood, and all manner vessels of ivory, and all manner of most precious wood, and brass, and iron, and marble, verse 13, and cinnamon and odors and ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves. Say what? And slaves and souls of men. So verse 11 through 13 is saying, the merchants of the world will weep and mourn over her, so not before her, for there is no one left to buy their goods. Shit, they got enemies, man. Old Donald Trump, boy. They got a lot of enemies now. Shit. They done turned NATO against them. The one gonna shoot them goddamn arrows at this place, man. It said they gonna join Russia and shoot their arrows at this bitch. It said, verse 12, she bought great quantities of gold and silver, jewels, and pearls. Man, that nigga shit leaking, boy. You need to go get that fixed. It says silk and scarlet and clothing made of fragrance, fine wood, ivory good, and objects made of expensive wood and bronze, iron, and marble. Verse 13, she also bought cinnamon, spices, incense, myrrh, frankincense, wine, olive oil, fine flour, wheat, and cattle, sheep, horses, chariots, and bodies, that is, human slaves. So all this here, they gonna continue to do it, but it's coming to a head. They being exposed. Okay, let's go here to let's go to 2nd Esdras. Back to 2nd Esdras, the 14th chapter. Where's the snow coming from? This is talking about the coming disaster. Let's start at 1. 2nd Esdras chapter 15 verse 1, and I'm gonna read from 1 to 5. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh says, proclaim to my people the prophetic message that I will give you, and then have them written down, because they are true and will be fulfilled. It said, do not be afraid of those who plot against you. So we're gonna have people plotting against us, right? Or be disturbed by their unbelief. All unbelievers, say what? All unbelievers will die because of their unbelief. Verse 5. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh says, I am going to bring terrible disasters. Say what? I am going to bring terrible disasters on the whole world. War, famine, death, and destruction. Why, Lord? Because the wickedness has spread it everywhere, and the evil, say what? And evil has reached its limit. So the evil have reached its limit. Let's go back and watch more of this video. So the Lord is cutting off the mirth. He's cutting off all the resources here in America. He's drawing.
Hey, this is Troy with 763-251-PAIN, 763-251-7246. This message for you. If you've been in a car accident and you hurt it.
Man, come on. I don't hear that shit. God damn. Let's finish watching this video and then I'm gonna come on with the scripture, y'all. Shit. Come on, man.
The global digital currency, Unity Coin, was now the dominant form of exchange.
Here we go.
Those who resisted
this is what we
found
at right now.
themselves increasingly marginalized, unable to access basic services. international borders once fiercely defended were dissolving. The newly formed Global Council now held more sway than the old UN ever did. Michael's investigations into its members had revealed a web of connections to corporate giants and shadowy think tanks, confirming his worst suspicions about the true nature of this New World Order. Most alarming was the rollout of the Harmony chip. This subdermal implant, no larger than a grain of rice, was being hailed as a miracle of modern technology. It provided better health and security, where your vital signs were constantly monitored, your location always known, and your identity impossible to steal. Though not mandatory, social pressure to adopt it was intense. Celebrities and influencers gushed about the convenience and peace of mind it brought them. News segments highlighted heartwarming stories of lives saved by the chip's health monitoring capabilities. The pressure to conform was immense. Employers began encouraging their workers to get chipped, hinting at better opportunities for those who complied. Schools implemented chip-based systems for everything from attendance to lunch payments, leaving unchipped children feeling left out. Those who expressed even the slightest concern were labeled paranoid or conspiracy theorists. Michael had lost friends who bought into the propaganda. One by one, they got chipped, each time insisting it wasn't that bad or that he was overreacting. But Michael noticed subtle changes in the behavior of people with the Harmony chip. They self-censored. They were more compliant with authority. They were more docile. One day, an email from a whistleblower revealed to Michael the true nature of the Harmony chip.
Let's pause right here for a minute. I forgot to bring out something.
It could influence mood and behavior.
Let's bring out this here real quick. I forgot to bring this out. Hold on. Let's go to Revelation. Revelation. Revelation chapter 13. Let's start at 15.
But it's funny, they literally got
Matter of fact, let's start at 14. Revelation chapter 13, and I'm gonna read all the way to the end. Revelation chapter 13, verse. Let's start at 13. Revelation chapter 13, verse 13, and it reads, "And he doeth great wonders, so that he make a fire to come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men." So this happened in World War II. So this is how they was able to bring about this currency, this new world currency, where they brought all the nations together and created a fiat currency. Okay? I think I'm saying it right. This was after World War II. After they made fire come down from heaven. It said, "And he doeth great wonders, so that he make fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men." So he made fire come down from heaven, man. And he bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki. This was in World War II. There was the Second War, the Second World War. Verse 14, "He deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by the sword that did live. This is talking about the Roman Empire. And they did live. They lost their power in the first Roman Empire. They failed. This is what this is talking about. So they did live, and right around the time of the Renaissance time, then that's when they came back to light, and all the way up to now. Okay, they've been rude and wicked, harming all the world resources, taking over people's heritage, countries, and so on and so forth. Verse 15, Revelation chapter 13, verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So this is where we at right now. So they creating this chip. This is what I'm reading about right now, this charagma. It says here, and we're gonna go into that charagma, and then we'll go back and watch some more of the video. It says here, verse 16, he calls us all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark. Say what? To receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. See? Let's go into this here. Revelation 13, 16. Let's get that mark. Receive a mark. Let's get that mark. That mark is charagma. 5480. G5480, the charagma. It says charagma. Here you go, right here. Okay? The charagma, it said neuter noun. It said from the same, it's in the Greek, 5482. And it's talking about a stamp. A stamp, an imprinted mark, it said of a mark stamped on forehead or in the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. But hey, you got many Antichrists. The Catholic Church is one of the main ones. But you got many Antichrists. You got many Antichrists. Okay? It says here a beast, a mark branded upon horses. 2, it said things carved, sculpture, graven work, adulterous images. See? So that charagma is 5482, a scratch or etching, etc., a stamp as a badge of servitude. See, this is what they want. They trying to make man perpetual slaves forever under these Bilderberg, these elites. Okay, and this is where we at right now. Okay. It says here, charagma from the same G5482, a scratch or a etching, etc., stamp as a badge or servitude or sculpture, figure, graven work. Revelation 13:16, it said, as he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast or his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his right hand.
There are. I feel like
Okay.
maybe like in the
Verse
spring,
11.
Once I get like another on my job, like maybe I'll try it.
It said, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day or night who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark in his name.
You know, I gotta go back to
Okay.
work at some point anyway.
So after everybody received this mark in their right hand or in their forehead, they ain't gonna get caught up in this war because the Lord gonna come. If everybody serving, you know, because you got a lot of people, man, they don't want to live hard life. They want to live that easy life, so they gonna receive that mark so they can go, so life can go back normal for them. But what they don't know is that they ain't gonna die. They ain't gonna be burnt up and tormented. Because the Lord gonna come, he gonna catch their ass while they deem they plan a success. Enslaving the whole world, they ain't gonna get caught up. Hey, that's quality. Turn that color, woman. Turn it go. Is that quality? You see? Hey, let's finish this thing on off. Revelation chapter 15, verse 2. 15 verse 2, it said, and I saw as it were a sea glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea glass, and having harps, the harps of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh. Okay? And let's get this last one. Revelation 16 verse 2. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sword. So these people that gonna receive that mark, they're gonna get a grievous sword. And it's gonna cause cancer. A grievous sore upon the men or women, right here it said men, which had the mark of the beast upon them, which worship his image. See? Okay, let's go back and watch the video. Finish watching this video, and then we're gonna come on with some more scriptures. Let this what's called go by. Oh man, get this bus on out of here.
Behavior by causing the body to release certain hormones and chemicals. This could become the ultimate tool of control.
See?
As Michael included these latest findings in his story, colleagues had warned him to back off. He'd noticed an unmarked van parked up the street from his apartment.
Let's just watch this and try to put on my gloves, y'all.
But Michael couldn't stop. He was on to something big, something that threatened the freedom of everyone on Earth.
Get it.
Michael was reeling from hours and hours of disturbing rabbit holes and anonymous whistleblowers. He couldn't shake the feeling that time was running out, but he was exhausted. He had to call it a night. As was his routine, he encrypted his research and put the files on his portable drive.
They're gonna take that
shit. Sent the files to his anonymous email address.
They're gonna take it.
But anonymous isn't what it used to. Sooner or later, his files would be found. And as he hit send, Michael wondered how much time he had left before they came for him.
Hold on, y'all. Okay. Let's get it. Let's finish this on off. Then I'm gonna come on with some scripture. About a good hour. And then we gonna shut it down with a prayer. Y'all bear with me here.
A new hacking device allows criminals to scan your bank card information through your wallet or purse from up to 30 feet away.
Goddamn.
If you own a credit card...
Come on, let's finish this off.
The Trilateral Commission says its goal is to foster international cooperation. But there's evidence of a darker agenda, the creation of a global government controlled by a select few. They've actually admitted to this. The Commission released a report in 1975 stating that the U.S.'s major problem is an excess of democracy.
What, they said we have too much freedom?
Yep. They said the United States government should be more centralized and given more power.
So, what's happened to the U.S. government's...
Wow. What the hell, man? Hold on, y'all. Stop me. What the hell? Oh, man. Hey, you know what? Let's just go on with the scripture. We're going to do part 2 of this lesson. But let's go and come on with the scripture. And then, you know, the spirit jump on me. We're going to come on back. They shut me down, man. I don't know, my battery might be low. But in the meantime, I'm just going to come on with some scriptures. Y'all bear with me here. So what's going on here, you got these elites, and they rule the earth right now in wickedness. And they trying to store up all the world resources and so on to themselves. They said if they can control all the world resources and so on and so forth, then you can control the people. And this is what they doing. But they don't know the Lord finna send the wicked upon their fucking head. Okay, let's finish this on off. Get that on there. There we go. Let's finish this on off. Let me let my hand warm up a little bit. And got cold. All right. All right, let's go. Let's finish this on off. Let's start here at Jeremiah chapter 25. Jeremiah chapter 25. Jeremiah chapter 25. Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 2. So the Lord was ready to take down these rulers, man, these wicked ass rulers, man, that's ruling the earth in wickedness, which is 1% of the world, and 1%. 1% that's ruling the whole earth. They the wicked. So the Lord was ready to come and take these devils down. Let's start right here, Jeremiah chapter 25, let's start at 30, and I'm gonna read to 34. It said, therefore prophesy thou against them. So the Lord telling his men, starting with the elder apostles and the bishops, and the like-minded men on down as myself, calling us out to come out here and prophesy against these devils. It said, therefore prophesy against them all these words, and say unto them, Yahweh, say what? Yahweh, you got these niggas running around here, these motherfuckers running around here, they bold, they arrogant, they tough right now. And when that day comes, when that Lord bring that great and terrible day, these motherfuckers gonna be like a woman in travail. He's the only one gonna be standing strong and roaring. See? It said here, Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 30, and it reads, therefore prophesy against them all these words, and say unto them, Yahweh, say what? Yahweh shall roar from on high, and utter his voice from his holy habitation. He shall mightily roar upon his habitation. He shall give a shout as they that tread the great against all the inhabitants of the earth. So this is what's coming. So the Lord gonna tear these devils down, man. So verse 30 is saying, now prophesy all these words. So the Lord telling his prophets, his bishops and prophets, his apostles and his bishops and his prophets to go out and prophesy against this man. This is what the Lord said. Now prophesy all these things and say to them, the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushua, will roar against his own land from his holy dwelling in heaven. He will shout like those who tread the grapes. He will shout against everyone on earth. See? So this is what the Lord is ready to do. It ain't nothing can be done. Okay? So this is what's coming, man. The Lord finna shout against these devils, man. And then that shout gonna turn into straight judgment. Let's go into this here, Jeremiah chapter 30. 25 verse 30. Let's go to Isaiah. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 42 verse 13. Damn. Isaiah chapter 42 verse 13. Isaiah chapter 42. Y'all bear with me. Trying to keep my hands warm. Fucking cold, what? All right. Isaiah chapter 42. Damn. Yeah, 42 verse. Isaiah chapter 42 verse. Let's start at 11. Then we're going to read 12, 11 and 12. Isaiah chapter 42 verse 11, and it reads, it said, let the wilderness and the cities thereof lift up their Hey, how you doing? All right. It says here, it said, let the wilderness and the cities thereof lift up their voice. Say what? Lift up their voice. And the villages that Kedar do inhabit, let the inhabitants of the rock sing, and let them shout and top from the top of the mountain. Verse 13, Yahweh shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war. He shall cry, yea, roar. He shall prevail against his enemies. So this is what the Lord gonna do. He's gonna prevail against his enemies, man. Right now he got them going against one another. You see Donald Trump had his man to come out and tell them NATO that they not gonna help them no more. And then the dude from NATO, he was trying to adjust his tie. That's what I wanted to show y'all on the video, but my man real low on it. Okay? Let's go here to let's get Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 38. Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 38. Jeremiah 25. Let's get that. Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 38. And it reads, let's start at 37. It said, and the peaceable inhabitants are cut down because of the fierce anger of Yahweh. See? Hey, the Lord he's cutting down everything, man. He ain't hearing that shit no more. He tired of these people, man. Even the great start destroying these people. What's going on? They start destroying the wicked, man. The wicked of our people that join unto these devils. All these people, all of them to the greater dynamic get judged. This is what the Lord is doing right now. That's why he got his men out here prophesying against these demons, man. Okay? It says here, he have forsaken his covert as the lion, for their land is desolate because of the fierceness of the oppressor and because of the his fierce anger, see? So right here the Lord is saying peaceful meadows will be turned into a wasteland by the Lord's fierce anger. Verse 38, he has left, say what? He has left his den like a strong lion seeking its prey, and their land will be made desolate by the sword of the enemy, and Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai's fierce anger, see? So the Lord he's been ready, hey, it's gonna get worse. This just the beginning of this thing, man. The Lord finna bring his fierce anger against these people, man. Okay? 2/3 of our people that join unto this devil, not out here complaining against this devil, so they have to get caught up in it, run along with the devil. Okay? Lord said he's gonna bring this plague towards his own land. And then those that's over there in that land finna get destroyed, man. Donald Trump talking about he gonna go back and rebuild something. They gonna come over there and take over the land and build skyscrapers and shit. Man, the Lord finna tear that shit down. Ain't no more building. He's trying to clean that land out to bring us home. His children, the real people, inhabitants of that land, man. This is what's finna ready to go down. And then he finna get rid of them old fake Jews over there claiming to be us. They ain't finna goddamn it get judged, and then they children. The children, they ain't going to inhabit slavery. They ain't going head on into captivity. This is what's going to go down. They get Joel chapter 2. Let's go there. I'm going to bring out, I'm going to do 30, I'm going to finish 30 out at 31, then we're going to close with a prayer. And then I'm going to go home and do the rest at the home. Let my everything charge back up. And we're gonna watch the rest of the video in the house and bring out the rest of the precept for this lesson. Okay. Let's get Joel chapter 2, verse 10 and 11. Joel chapter 2. Joel chapter 2, verse 10. And it reads, the earth, say what? The earth shall quake before them, the heavens shall tremble, the sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. See, hey, all this gonna happen. So this is a sign that war is on imminent. And the Lord gonna shoot his arrows. He gonna have them brick nation ignite them arrows. So you gonna have missile fire going to and fro throughout the earth, and they're gonna make the earth quake. This is what this is talking about. This right after they get their plan up and running and oppressing the people, and those that don't take that fucking chip, some of us gonna die. But you're gonna have a great majority of our people, those that not sounded in the faith, they gonna subscribe to the plan. They gonna take the chip for life to get back normal for them. But then they gonna get caught up in this thing right along with this. When the Lord get ready to bring his judgment, his ultimate judgment, they ain't gonna get caught up in it. They ain't gonna get burnt. They ain't gonna burn. It says the earth quakes as they advance, and the heavens tremble, and the sun and the moon grow dark, and the stars no longer shine. See, the stars ain't gonna shine no longer. And the literal stars, I'm talking about actors and so on and so forth, they ain't gonna be shining no more. Okay? Verse 11, it says, Yahweh shall utter his voice. Say what? Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh shall utter his voice before his army. See? So the Lord gonna utter his voice before his army, you know? For his camp. Say what? For his camp. Say what? For his camp is very great. For he is strong that executed his word. See? For the day of Yahweh, say what? For the day of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh, and it's very terrible, see? So the day of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh is very terrible. And who can abide it, see? Say what? Who can abide it? Okay? So verse 10 and 11 is saying the earth quakes as they advances, who the enemies, it said, and the heavens tremble, the sun and the moon grow dark, and the stars no longer shine. So even the actors, all these so-called stars, they ain't gonna be shining no more. All right? Verse 11 is saying, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh is at the head of the column. He leads them with a shout. Say what? Talking about his army. He leads them with a shout. This is his mighty army. See? And they follow his orders. The day of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is an awesome, terrible thing. Who can possibly survive? See? You see? Hey, y'all, I'm gonna I'm gonna set it down right here. Let's go. We're gonna take it inside. So I hope y'all edified with the little bit I did bring. Hey, Spirit said, get one more. Let's get one more. Let's get Joel chapter 3, verse 16. Joel chapter 3, verse 16, and it reads, oh yeah, we're doing good. Joel chapter 3, verse 16, and it reads, I'm gonna start at 15. It said, the sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. Verse 16, Yahweh also shall roar out of Zion and utter his voice from Jerusalem, and the heavens and the earth shall quake, Salafi shall shake. But Yahweh, say what? But Yahweh will be the hope of his people, see? So Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is going to be the hope of us. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai will be the hope of his people. And the strength, say what? And the strength, say what? And the strength of his children, of the children of Israel. See? No, the whole world. He said, for the children of Israel, which consists of the Negroes, the Latinos, the Native Americans, along with these speckled birds. Okay? So verse 16 is saying, Joel chapter 3, verse 16 is saying, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai voice, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ, is coming. He will roar from Zion and thunder from Jerusalem. And the heaven and the earth will shake. Say what? The heaven and the earth will shake. But Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai will be a refuge for his people, see? A strong fortress for the people of Israel, okay? You see? So, hey, I hope y'all was edified with the lesson. Let's get a prayer into the power and close. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, call lawyer Yahweh Ba'ashem Rekak Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rekak Hadash. Shalom. I'm out. Man, it's cold. Second, I'd like to give double shout and double honor to all the elder apostles and bishop of GMS who rule well, and men of valor. And third, I'd like to give not double shout, but shalom to all like-minded men on down as myself. I'd like to say shalom to us all. And may Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai bless us all as we go further off into the great tribulation. Shalom, shalom, shalom. I'm out.